Hello there, this is lesson 3 on the nature of God and is part of the Islam beliefs unit. And just like before, could you please make sure that you copy down all of the key terms and do the activities? Take a photo of the work that you've produced and email it to me. My email address can be found in Show My Homework. That'd be absolutely brilliant. So where to start the nature of God? First and foremost, Muslims believe that Allah, remember Allah, our monotheistic God. There's only one God. They're not a polytheistic faith in Islam, just the one. And remember, he is also Tawhid. Anyway, Allah, I digress, is what we call immanent. This is to say that God is closer to you than your jugular vein. Okay, he couldn't be any closer. In fact, he is in everything, in all of creation. He created it, so why would he not be? And because he is immanent and close, he has complete understanding of what you go through in your daily lives. And we remember, you hopefully preempt the word that I'm going to say, a God that is all-knowing. Allah is all-knowing and therefore omniscient, omniscient. So God is closer to us in our jugular vein. He is immanent. However, there seems to be a slight paradox or contradiction because Muslims also uphold the fact that he is transcendent. That is to say that he is beyond space and time. He is therefore not affected by it. He is perfect. What do I mean by not affected by it? If he was constantly changing, this would imply that things are not in a constant state of flux, and change cannot be in any way perfect. And as we know, Allah is perfect. It begs the question, how can God be immanent, closer to you than your jugular vein, and transcendent, outside time and space? He surely can't be both. To reconcile the paradox, or to solve the problem, is to say that God is omnipotent, omnipotent. We know that. He's all powerful. And so therefore, of course, he can be both. In addition to that, or to this, I should say, Muslims believe that he has many additional qualities. In fact, no fewer than 99. This is, rather spookily enough, known as the 99 names of Allah. That is not to say that he's called Brian or Bruce or Ryan or Clifford. Rather, they reflect the attributes, things, qualities, if you will, that God has. So God is described, for example, as being merciful, which is one of the 99 names of Allah. Merciful in the sense that he is all loving, so therefore he will reward the good but punish the wicked. And there is a rather similar consequence system to Christianity post-mortem. In other words, after you die, there is eschatological justification. Don't worry about that word. It's an A-level word. Don't need to know. But essentially, God is just and fair. They also believe the fact in the 99 names of Allah that God is beneficent. In other words, he's full of goodness, and his goodness is reflected in creation, of which he is part. Okay? So in addition to these things, fairness, justice, benevolence, the final thing to say really